So to capitalize on and frankly leverage this nanotech expansion, broadband connectivity, being able to utilize that technology for communication is absolutely critical, whether it's for online learning, workforce training, especially when you look at the diverse workforce opportunities we have in our communities, business connectivity, uniting the region, connecting the region with other regions, whether it's the capital region, the North Country, the Southern Tier. That broadband infrastructure is key. Northland Networks recently completed deploying 60 miles of 10 gigabyte fiber, a $1.5 million project utilizing a $703,000 round one CFA. This is transformational infrastructure. It helps lay the groundwork, no pun intended, for Governor Cuomo's broadband initiative. It brings together hundreds of businesses, scores of healthcare facilities, not-for-profits, government agencies, educational facilities on that backbone. So please welcome Brian Healy from Northland Networks to talk about the project and the vision that unites the Mohawk Valley by connecting our communities to each other and to a world of opportunity.
Good morning. Before I get started, I'd just like to take a quick opportunity to thank Larry Gilroy, Dr. Gear, and the Mohawk Valley Economic Regional Council for inviting us to talk in about our project a little bit. I guess I'd be remiss if I didn't also have the opportunity to thank Governor Cuomo. Without his forward thinking and changing the way that the state spends its time and money on grant funding and putting the emphasis and the decision-making into the regional councils, I'm not sure if Northland's project would have been noticed. So we thank him for that. In early 2012, Northland was awarded a grant for $703,000 to build a 60-mile fiber network connecting the cities of Herkimer and Vernon. This $1.5 million network was designed to tie some of the smaller communities in the Mohawk Valley and business commerce areas back to the large areas, Utica and such. Previously, the bandwidth that was available in these communities was inadequate. The school districts had limited opportunities to connect their internal district schools together, as well as connecting back to the BOCES Regional Information Center. Since we've put our network in, now the schools can connect back to the BOCES at 10 gigabits per second versus what they had previously. This network is 100 times faster than what they were previously using, and today in point we've connected up to 21 educational facilities on that network. Besides the internet speeds, the network brings with it reliability. Before our network was in place, the majority of the communications providers in the Mohawk Valley used a common network that was an aging copper infrastructure. This infrastructure dates back to the 60s, if not longer. It's aged, it's lacking in expansion opportunities, and it's lacking in reliability. As you know, fiber optics is the base of what communications and more technologically advanced applications is built on, and it has almost a perfect uptime. Since breaking ground on this project in March of 2012, we've connected over 300 businesses. Of those, 59 are healthcare facilities, 32 not-for-profits, 24 government agencies, and again, the 21 educational facilities. And this is just the beginning of where we are going with our fiber network. The impact that this brings to Northland Communications as a whole, it really changes the way that we can deliver services to our customer. Previously, we were limited on what we could offer. If our customers needed more bandwidth, maybe up to 50 or 100 meg, we really didn't have a lot of opportunities for them. Thus, we really saw that because we can't service our customers to the demands of their business, our competitors, may move into the area and build a similar network and basically take our customers away from us. So this really transformed where Northland was going with our services, and it's really helped continue the employment of our 100 employees. Regionally, our network construction could not come at a better time. With the recent announcements and the onset of the nanotechnology facilities in the Quad C, higher bandwidth speeds will be required. Internet bandwidth or private network bandwidth to connect both regionally, statewide, or nationally will be required to exchange this information in real time. Some current agreements that we have with other statewide or national players such as ION or DANK allow us to connect our customers from the Mohawk Valley essentially out through the world. So what does this mean to our community? It's not just about the big pipes. It's not just about the great amount of bandwidth that we can provide to our customers. It's about businesses being able to prosper like never before. It's about students being able to learn a unique skill or a language without actually being in the classroom. And it's about doctors being able to provide examinations from miles away. These things cannot happen without large amounts of bandwidth, without these big pipes. So in the near future, we're looking to continue expanding our network, expanding the foundation that we put together with this grant throughout the Mohawk Valley. We'll take it one step at a time and add the next community until we've been able to deliver what the community is looking for. Thanks again for everybody that's made this project a reality.
Thanks, Brian, and thanks, Jim McCarthy, who's the president of Northland, who's here with us as well. One of the things I thought was great about that Northland project and the first round of funding is it became the model for the second round of funding. Northland was in with the regular CFA awards. Mr. Secretary? I'd like to welcome Secretary Perales. Welcome. When Northland's broadband project was funded, that came out of the traditional CFA pool. By round 2, New York State saw so much promise in that program, they set up a separate broadband program. So in a lot of ways, Northland helped pioneer what has evolved as we went forward.